Hello, and welcome back to this helm. Once more. Let us get started. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyways. That's great, Yuri. Wait, where's the other people? She's acting like we're the only two in the room. This is an after-school club with 5 members. So, where the hell is the other 3? Because, yeah, math. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, fat man. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I want Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Fat man, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with the back against my wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of your posture, right? I was hunched over like that while reading. Yes! I have terrible reading posture. So that is why we must sit on the floor, and it is not because of my giant 4-pound each things that are on the front of me. Totally not. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time our bodies are even closer to each other. Oh, I can't see too well. Huh? Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it while my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Well, meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. I'm sure she noticed, but she just doesn't care. I'm pretty sure she noticed. It'd be kind of hard not to notice. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume that the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading and not look over at the giant things right next to my face. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening my wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. You sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. Oh, hiccups. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh. Oh, wow, look at the light. Oh, that's cool. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely normal. That means I can't stop here. Oh god! I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth, just like that. Yuri closes her lips. Oh my god, they actually added the chocolate. That's pretty cool, actually. Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Batman? Sorry. Guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was. Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. Oh, I, I see. The situation has really gotten intense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. This time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I almost fucked up saying breaths. I raise my arm, just like before. Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone. What? Yuri jolts back. Huh, that's... It's time to share poems. Batman, you can help Purry. Yuri, put away the tea stuff, right? I'm just gonna... Wait, which one did I not need to say? You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? Going back to page 1. I have saves just literally everywhere. Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. Wow, that was incredibly awkward. That was... Okay then, I'm confused. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. I don't think you'd want to bring that up. Well, I have to go with Yuri first. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri starts out the poem with an surprised expression on her face. Do you like it, Batman? This one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Natural talent, and clicking a bunch of words from Yahoo and hoping to get the right answer. I mean, what? I didn't steal the poem online. You don't know anything, shut up. Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I thought that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer my patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. Probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself, and besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Oh my god, the handwriting. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was brought by the scuttling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies. Tendencies as an ordinary human? I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phases. its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eye of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I am merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to the idea of each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me his excitement, a rush of blood. Classic Parvolian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Why the fuck is there... Sorry, I'm just thinking about this. She likes writing with subliminal things, just like... She likes writing secret meanings into everything. Therefore, I do believe... Here, let me... Slice the bread, fresh and soft. Why would she call her knife the cutting knife when you could just say the enticing beauty of my knife with a symptom, not my cutting knife? Now, also, every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement, a rush of blood. I slice the bread and feed myself again. She ain't talking about bread. I think she cuts herself? I mean, I know this game at the beginning said if you had like depression and anxiety and all that, this game probably isn't for you. So I'm thinking that it's probably dealing with heavy topics, including suicide and harming yourself. So I do believe all of these characters stand for one kind of, I don't know what you'd say. I don't know, they stand for something. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right, it was a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery, and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value and then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean, well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in on their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's these sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. Okay. So, I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. People make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, fat man? Well, yeah, I guess I do. But you know, whenever I do stuff like that, I usually like crumple up the paper and then set it on fire, then make sure the ashes don't fly everywhere, and then dig a hole and take all the ashes and put it in the hole. That way nobody knows where it is unless they look very closely at the ground. I mean, what? I don't know what you're talking about. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I haven't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, fat man. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I'd be able to feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. You smile sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Huh. Really? Just like that, it just goes right to the next person? Okay. Wow! I like this one, Fat Man. Has some nice feelings in it. Ah, glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Why is my guy such a dick? What the hell? Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go with my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? You want to write something for me? So sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Ah, well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah, I like things that are happy and that are sad. Happy and sad? Can't see liking something sad theory. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes you need a little rain cloud in your head. Sad poem can give the little rain cloud a hug and make a nice happy rainbow. I'm calling it now, she is very depressed. She's always trying hard to keep others happy. Okay. Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic. Eh, it is. I'm even getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Fat Man. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I boff my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I each inside. Oh, that's an R. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle's a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hidden inside the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off bottle caps. Oh, I slapped my hand, kind of. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up, and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They're supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. All I can hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Okay. This game is, certainly strange. Just want to point out how she likes to say happy thoughts. That's one of the things she repeats a lot along with bottles. I think she is very depressed. Like, just, I don't know. I'm gonna try to, I don't know. Huh. Holy crap. Sherry, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've really been in touch with my feelings lately. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Why is my guy such a dick? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like, in fact, I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing is the best. I'm going to keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sarah's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. So, exactly like me. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Well, I can't admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see. Oh. I think she said it's nice to see you finally putting in effort in the club. Something like that. That's good. But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's just going to sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't even try to bother writing poems like this unless you're at Yuri's level. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me. You're not trying to impress Yuri, are you? What? No, impossible. She knows too much. We got to take her out, calling the SWAT team. What are you talking about? Keep your voice down. Yuri would. Yuri would love this kind of angsty. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean. Oh, I pissed her off. Oh god. Oh god, I just said she's not talented. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. You literally realized it. And then you're like, oh, I don't know what I did wrong. Oh, yeah. I am so done with you. Oh, I feel like I pissed someone off. I don't know what you're talking about. Natsuki shoves the poem. I handed her back over to me. Take a stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Hey, it was an option I had to choose. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Well, that was short. I didn't even get to read her poem. Oh man, I'm a dick. Again, fat man, how's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy you're buying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I would not count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my Ponica of my poem. Okay. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, this one's good. Feels like you're not only getting comfortable with your own style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, have you been finding inspiration in yours writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside of her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. It just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that. You must be pretty into her. Hey! You see that door out the back of it? Get the fuck out! Ah! You completely misunderstood. Yes, understood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, fictional one anyways. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's not anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyways, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. Okay. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, and blue. And endless. I can't even read what that says. Cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent, tangent. I don't know. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me? What? What? Huh. Few more abstract than your last one, huh? Guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing I've never really seen before. I'm kind of playing with my space on the paper, choosing where and how to space your words that can totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines, really short, makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. Still hard for me to know what that's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or conversation with the reader. What? Okay. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's the Monica writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. What? Is she breaking the fourth wall? She's taking a damn sledgehammer to that shit and hitting it as hard as she fucking can. You never know when you might change your mind or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright, where the hell's my cross? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Hello, Jesus, I need your help. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poem, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everybody could come sit in the front of the classroom. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to bring something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. Oh, hiccups. I don't really do well with the last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to be keeping it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Siri's been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. That doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the festival. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Hey, what? No. 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 Fuck that. No. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to be let anyone else come up and recite poems too. So you're always putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Siri, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting up these posters, did you? Well, I did. Do you think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. Yeah, it's a terrible idea. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. I didn't sign up for this shit. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. Hey, they're finally getting along. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, now Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri never shared their poems with anyone until a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite the poems out loud to a whole room full of people. Well, I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I am sorry. But, I still think that we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then we'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, just being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. She doesn't usually talk like that. What the hell? And it's all those reasons that we're all in this club today. Didn't you want to share that with others, to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. Guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew! Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Ugh. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club's seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyways, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monika, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite poems in front of the club, how can you expect to do it in front of the room? Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monika flips through a notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. If this is something she's done before, she's simply a natural. I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monika takes a deep breath as she smiles. That was so good, Monika. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden. Okay, so shit is going down and I'm getting spooked out of my mind. Okay. I'm gonna end this here before I end up shitting myself. I will be back. Soon. Very soon.